Oh God, where to start today? Jesus. I mean, I guess everything happened after. I don't know when it occurred now. 2, 3, maybe 4 o'clock. So this morning I had the worst. Actually, come and think of it, I had a pretty crappy day. This morning I had the worst sleep. Terrible sleep. Woke up at 12. Woke up at 1. Woke up at 3. Woke up at 5. Just shocking. Like, no joke. Just a terrible sleep. And then I hit the road and I saw Nuna and I love her, and next time I see you, you'll probably be in Melbourne, so I don't know when I'll see you next time. Thank you for giving me some money. That was very nice. It wasn't necessary. But you did it, I guess. And then after that, I did only see her for 10-15 minutes, but I had to go because I didn't want to get here late, which it is night time. And if I left later, it would have been heaps bad. Anyway, so everything was going to plan. Everything was going great. I pulled up a Kingston and I burnt one of my hockey straps on my exhaust. So I had to get a new one, the green one. That was, that's a user error. I put it too close to the exhaust pipe. The only thing that happened to the bike, other than it breaking down, which I'll get to, was the tape fell off. This. Anyway, everything was going great, really well. And then I'm gonna sneeze. And then the same problem happened which happened when I first came down, which means it has nothing to do with my airbox. Now I'll tell you what it is. Me and everyone else think, the tow driver, me, the one random stranger who helped me, we all think that my clutch, what are they called? Clutch springs? Clutch plates. My clutch plates are rooted, and if they get too hot, they just don't work. So then the bike stays in neutral. That's basically what's happening, we think. Anyway, so everything was going well, nearly in Adelaide. I got to literally 25 kilometers away from Mount Barker. This is where all the problems occurred. Anyway, so I was going 100 kilometers and I couldn't accelerate. It was doing this problem again, and I was like, uh-oh. So then, as an example, I went to 80 and I tried to accelerate from 80 because I know it would do it, but it didn't. So then I went down, let's say, to 33 kilometers as an example, and then I pulled over on the freeway. I went to put it in first gear to start off. The bike wouldn't move. I tried for 5 minutes, inspected the bike. It was done. So first thing I did was called a tow truck. Yui said, yeah, no problem, we'll do it, it's easy. And since I've got full comprehensive insurance, we'll just take it off your hands. We'll just get a tow truck, tow it to the nearest mechanic, which sucks ass because it was in Mount Barker and I live in Adelaide. So I was like, oh, can I not get one in Adelaide? Like, no, we deliver it to the nearest mechanic. That's what they do. And also there's like a 30-kilometer range or something. So anyway, everything was okay. Let's just leave it at that. It was okay. So I was waiting. They said it would be 60 to 90 minutes for the tow truck to get to me. It's a bit of a wait. I remember it got to 60 minutes and I was like, okay, he's still not here. Okay. And then somewhere, I don't know if it was before the 60-minute mark or the after 60-minute mark, one person pulled over, but pulled over out of, let's just say, 200 cars, maybe 3, maybe more, I don't know. At the end of the day, it got pretty busy. But 2 cars in total pulled over. One of them was a nice civilian who just asked if I needed help and if I was stranded. I said to him, look, to be honest, you're just a bit late, but I told him what was wrong and he had a good chat to me. Anyway, I did notice once a tow truck went past me, and then the same tow truck, half an hour later, went that way. Anyway, I didn't really think anything of it again. Then this big Renault Master, or was it? I think it's a Renault. I forgot now. I think it's a Renault Master. Pulled up behind me, and I said, "Oh, are you the tow truck guy?" He said, No, I'm not the tow truck guy, but he said, I knew you needed a tow truck. He said, how long you been here, mate? I'm like, now at this point, probably like 2 hours. 2 hours. Ooh. He goes, I actually work for a tow truck company. Like, he works for one of the big ones. And there's not... here's a fact. I don't know if this is an SA fact. I think it's an SA fact. There's 16 different tow truck companies, right? The biggest one owns 84 tow trucks. The second biggest one owned less than 15. And the third one owned less than 10. And some of them only own 1 and 2. So that shows you how dominant some of these companies are. Or one, to be honest. Anyway, after many phone calls, my phone was dead flat by this point. So David, his name was actually, he was a cool bloke. He rang up a bunch of his people he knows, and he tried to do some investigation, I guess you can say. And actually, is there any damage to my blue paint? There is. Fuck. Let's check the other side. I knew it was going to happen. Oh, that looks like damage too. And I think that was the side with the... doesn't matter. Anyway, so... Look, long story short, because I'm already starting to forget. Nearly around a 3-hour mark of me in the goddamn cold night. But I will admit, that second guy who pulled over, David, the tow truck guy, that isn't the tow truck guy. We'll just say tow truck guy number 1, and then the real one's tow truck guy number 2, okay? Tow truck guy number 1 stayed with me for at least 45 minutes. He was a legend. He stayed with me until the tow truck got to me. He was dead set on staying. He was a fucking awesome guy. He really was. There's not many blokes like him. Most of them would be, well, I don't know, I can't say most of them. I'm sure some of them would be like, yeah, okay, I'm getting onto it, and once he sorted it out, he might have left. No, this guy sorted it out, got everything organised, again, and right locations, right everything, and then he stayed until the tow truck driver came. Then he had to talk to the tow truck driver. So tow truck driver 1 and 2 talked to each other. And then everything was awesome. Tow truck driver 2 taught me tons of facts about Teslas and how they have to flood them if there's loose wires or dangerous wires, like a brake wire and things like that, to how a truck sand pit thing works, to how many he was a good bloke. And and I'll get to, I didn't really want to buy in Mount Barker because it would cost me about $100 to get a taxi to go back there, or a bus would be cheaper, obviously. But I did talk to the company and I did apologise, but I made it up to them in another way. They were very happy. I bailed on them. I just said, look, they're shut because it's nearly 7 o'clock at this point. Can we take the bike to my house? Which was not even an option at the 3 o'clock mark, or the 4 o'clock mark, or the 5 o'clock mark. Not even a 6. And then he contacted someone, and then they said, well, everyone's shut. It's, 7 o'clock. We got to bring it back to his house. And I was like, yes, boy. Yes, that's what I want to hear. So now the bike's here. And the bike runs too. Now everything's cooled down, so I can drive it to SA Motorcycles, be like, please fix it, and they will. This is why I say every day is a good day. I had a shit cunt of a day. Really bad. I had bad sleep. None was awesome. And then a great ride, and then the ending was... Oh, I can't even put words here. It's just a cunt of a day. But it was a good day. Everything worked out how I wanted. I got the bike. The bike is in my house. Bike is in my house. I already said that. Everything worked itself out. Even if I had to leave the bike at Mount Barker, it doesn't matter. because it's got to get fixed anyway. So, whether it's here or SA Motorcycles, but that, it's not what I wanted. But the point of the story is, every day is a good day. No matter what happens, always got to look at the positives. And the positives were, I had a fucking amazing chat to both tow truck driver 1 and 2. I had a really good civilian come over and try and assist me. I had a beautiful motorbike ride. It was a great day. It was a day I hope I do not forget. It was a good bloody day. It really was. I don't have any money. But doesn't matter. And when I mean I don't have any money, I paid house rent, which is, I know how much it is. And then I had to pay Dalcar Engineering for my, well, I'll show you. I'm pretty happy with it. I had to pay him $300, but I got tons of good stuff. Yeah, this is what I got. So, it is whoa, they made me 3 of them. I didn't ask for that, did I? No. So, I got more silencers. This is my original one. Well, actually, probably not. This is the one they made me. And then maybe another one and another one. So that is awesome. And they also made me my fairing things, which is awesome. So the original ones are 3D printed. And see, they weren't very good. They bent, they got out of shape. They ended up making me metal ones, and have a look. They look freaking great.